It's a bit strange being on this channel. All the lives I've done this week, and loads more yet to come. So I'm not expecting a huge amount of people because everybody's still watching the gorgeous Tracy. So let me see if I can find me. And who can blame them? She's amazing. So I'm just logging on. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hi, Rachel. Good evening. Well, there you go. There's 3 of us. That's good. Oh, I need to turn that volume down. Hi, Rosemary. Thank you for joining me. I'll just give it a couple of minutes and then we can make a start. Excuse me. I've got my cough back all of a sudden. Hi, Alison. Hi, Jan. Hi, Paula. Welcome. Oh, it's lovely to see you all. Hi, Christine. Philippa, hi. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I thought I'd have changed tonight from Tracy Evans stamps. As much as I love them, and I do to pieces, I thought I quite fancied a bit of a Timmy time. My brother asked me to make him some rather large tags, so I have done. He wanted them a little bit tougher than the normal card or craft card. So I've actually used this grey board. Now it is thin. It's not a thick one. I don't know how big you'd say it was. It's probably 0.5 mil. It's tiny. Yeah, it is. It's 0.5 mil. So it's not overly thick, but it's just nice for a good tag. Hi, Trina. Welcome. So it's just going to make a bit of a change. I've also double holed it, so I'll show you in a minute, and that just makes that a little tougher. Depends where he's going to tie it to. So let's put them to one side. There's 3 because there's 3 different sentiments, but the rest is the same. So we shall only make one this evening. I think we've got enough stuff to make 3. Should we make 1 or 3? Hello, Sally. Should we make 1 or 3? Should we do all 3? I've cut 3 out. Look, now you can see those double holes for the extra strength. Now I saw the initial design, the inspiration, on Pinterest, and it was a lady called Rebecca Platt who made these, and she only used the small tags, and she only used 1 stamp per label, where I'm going to be using a few. Hi, Deb. Welcome. Woo. Gosh. Hi, Jane. You know, scary thing happened to me tonight. I was cooking my dinner. We just finished the live over on Tracy's. I went downstairs, cooked my dinner, and all of a sudden I could smell something burning, but there was nothing on the hob. And then all of a sudden there's this white smoke appearing out of nowhere, it seemed, and something was really burning. So I turned everything off because I thought, well, maybe it's electrical. It wasn't. My hob, I've got one of those induction hobs, but it sits on top of my old cooker. I haven't replaced the cooker yet, but it needs replacing. And I've got a big chopping board that sits on the top. Well, my apron, or I must have caught one of the switches, and it started cooking the wooden chopping board from underneath. So it was burning it. So this thick white smoke was appearing everywhere, scared me to death. threw the chopping board outside, turned everything off, but that's all I can smell now is burn. Scared me to death. Right, so I'm going to start, and we're calming down now. I've got some Peebo gesso, and I've decanted it into a little tub, into a little jar, because the pot I've got is massive. And all I'm going to do is very loosely add this. It was scary. Filled the kitchen full of smoke. Hi, Fee. Yeah, we're happy. So I'm not going mad with this. I don't want it perfect. Patchy's good. Yeah, the chopping board can be replaced. But, oh, I just couldn't work out. I could smell something wasn't right, but I just couldn't work out what it was. I'm going to put that across there a bit thicker. There you go. Not a thread there. There's one. And we can move that onto one side. Yeah, it shook me a bit. Now, because this is grey board, it's exceptionally absorbent. So it'll take all what you throw at it as much as you like. Again, we're not going for perfection or total coverage. We'll have some of that on there. There. Last one. Oh, Nanny Chris. Jules. That would have been nice, Jules. No, I've got my own now. I don't need a fireman anymore. I've got my own lorry driver. What do I need a fireman for? The smell's horrid. I'm going to have all the windows open tomorrow. And I think it's got onto my chest a bit. I'm a bit... But there you go. That's the end of my woes. And I'm making a mess of everything tonight, so I apologise before I start. If it all goes wrong, well, it's just the day I'm having. I don't give up. I don't give up easy. Let's put it that way. There, they're looking quite rustic. I'll put a little bit more on this one. And that's what I'm after, rustic. Now, when you've used gesso, make sure you give your brush a really good clean, because the white tends to stay in the brush. I am only human, you're dead right. Oh dear. It has, it's got onto my chest as well. But there you go. It is because I'm tired, Chris, you're dead right. I got next to nothing last night. Next to nothing. Just how it all feels at the minute. It's all a bit strange. Oh really? Oh dear, Chris, what you been up to? I was a little bit bothered about going over. Hi Sharon. I was a little bit bothered about going over to see Meg, because I thought driving maybe is not a good idea when you're having such a good day. Not. How you doing, hun? I hope I'm not coming down with your lurgy too, Teresa. Because you're a caring, sharing type. Your hospital appointment, what was it today? I don't know, Alison. Just the way it sees you. Hi, Trudy. There. That should be dry now. I want to set fire to a piece of card. Don't want to set fire to anything, actually. Excuse me, snivelling now. There. 1, 2, 3. So, what should we start with? The stamps I'm using are the Tim Holtz collection Winter Watercolour CMS 443. I'm not going to use them in a watercolour sense as such, but what I am going to do is use different layers, different colours, and I'm going to start with Shady Lane, Versafine Claire Shady Lane. Give it a good tap to release all that lovely ink. I'm going to start with this one toward the top. Hold it on there. There's one. How pretty is that? Just on its own. If you were doing a little tag on craft paper, on craft card, that'd look lovely. These are just a bit too big for a single stamp. I think so anyway. Number 2. Yeah, I don't know if that burning smells just in my nose. You know what it's like. I think I'll have a shower, put my PJs on, go and light the fire and fall asleep in front of the telly after this. That seems like a good plan. There, that's the first one. Oh, where's my cleany cloth? I'm going to use this one. Looks a bit like a grass. But I'm going to change the colour a little. I'm going to use Acorn. Pop, you'll love it. She'll be straight on my lap. She's sat in my seat now, downstairs, in front of the fire, waiting for it to be lit. I get told off if I don't like it now. I do love these stamps. It's at times like this I wish I liked drinking chocolate, because I'm sure that in front of the fire would be lovely. But I really don't like it. And I can't stand Ovaltine. Maybe just hot milk. That'll make me feel better. Thanks, Margaret. You've got yours already, have you? Nice. I think I need to come and live with you, Sharon. I really do. I feel like I'm missing home already. It's one of the lovely ladies. Well, I've been talking to her for years, but we actually met in Cornwall. It was fabulous. Made my day. Hot milk with a spoonful of honey. That sounds nice, Diane. Ooh. Right, so I've moved on to avocado. And this one's going to go straight down the middle. Just building those colours up nicely. It would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't we have fun? I think when I come down on holiday next time, I'll let you know. We'll perhaps meet up, have another workshop. You can't find the thumbs up. It's right at the front. You have to come out of the chat to do it, I think. Depends what you're on. But don't worry, if you can't see one, there's no pressure. And I think finally is the holly and berries from that set. Keeping it all very natural. This time we're going a bit darker. Rainforest. Hi, Sylvia. Don't seem 2 minutes ago since we're last talking to you. Right, and this one I'm going to pop just there. Wow. There. Get that out of the way. We'll have another. Don't expect perfect when you're stamping onto gesso. Because it depends if you've got it lumpy bumpy or perfectly flat. We're going more for the rustic look. Oh, go for it. Have a wonderful night out, Jacqueline. Wow. Enjoy every moment. Last one. Found it. Good. I like the rustic look too. There. And each colour keeps those stamps separated, I think, anyway. Right, stick them on. Now again, these need to dry. So let's give them a waft. A waft of heat. Because gesso is acrylic based, you might find that your ink takes a little longer to dry than normal. So giving it a blast of heat is not a bad idea. You know, bumpy bumpy. That's a bit bumpy bumpy. I see. Good evening, welcome. You're not late, all right, just joining. It's fine. Just get in there. So it just takes a little bit longer because we've sealed that grey board with gesso. But that looks fine now. Next one. And that's one, just give it a little wiggle. Right. Now then, in here somewhere, yes, here it is. I've got a quickie glue pen. I haven't used this for a while. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, bless you. I'm glad you found me too. Right, so I'm going to start by picking up. I don't know if my pen's working actually. My glue pen stopped just in time. How nice is that? I told you it's been one of them sort of days. Now then. Let's have a look. I have somewhere here. I'm just rummaging around in the back to find some more glue. Let's find an old paintbrush, if I've got such a beast. That will do. And I'm going to have to resort to gilding adhesive. This is a water-based gilding adhesive, so it comes off your brush well. You can mix it with a drop of water. It says leave for an hour. We're not going to do that. See if I can get the lid off. Ugh. It is thick. I can see why they say water it down. I might just do that. Look at that. It's really gummy. Well, that might be enough actually. Let's put that to one side a sec. Yeah, that makes it a lot more fluid. That's better. Feels more like the stuff. And then all I'm going to do is pick out the berries. I can just make them out. There's one. This stuff is really sticky. I can feel my hands sticking to the paintbrush. If you can't quite see, running out of space, if you can't quite see where your berries are, just add some. How thick is the grey board? It's 1/2 mil. It's only thin grey board. That should do it. This glue is really, really sticky. Ugh. I'm guessing that tipped up at some point because it's made the lid nasty. Just need to get some clean stuff on my hands. Else I'm going to be sticking to everything till the cows come home. Right, let's dry that off because we can. It's going to take a little while, so bear with me. Go from underneath, see if that helps. I don't want to cook it. Probably best done from a distance. You could do this with a good thick craft card. There's Jules. I'm Maureen. Welcome. Yes. That's one. You did wonder, Adele. Well, you can't hear me, but she was wondering earlier whether she'd be on or not. She's watching, but she's got no sound on. We give her the thumbs up. Just trying to see if this. Just want it all to go clear. Cook that bit. I guess I've got a lot of glue on that bit. There, that should do it. Give it a waft. Cool it down a bit. Is that? Oh yeah, that's sticky. Start with that one. That one looks the driest. Hi Del. How are you doing? This glue is everywhere, I tell you. So I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes. And this one's called Summer Meadow. You can see there's some gorgeous colours in here. I'm going to see if I can lift out one of these. It's almost rose gold. See, it's sticking to me because of that glues, pesky glues on my skin. I don't want to be swiping the glue everywhere. Oh, look at that. Jackpot. A sheet. Wow. And it stuck to me. Nasty stuff. Let's do them one at a time. Otherwise I'm going to get in a real mess. Just using the edge of my brush to clean the unglued gold away. That one's stuck together. We don't mind. A little bit of stickage. Wallop it down. Just tap it is enough to get it stuck on there. I can give this a good sweep, clean. There. I'm going to use a bit of tissue. I can find some. So there's one. Next. That glue is a nightmare, Jules, but it really works. It's just really sticky. You can feel it on your skin for ages. Again, it's supposed to be. It's for proper gold leaf, that. There. There's another one. Look at that. Does make a difference. I noticed this stuff doesn't fly about so much. That's what I used to use. You can breathe. So you have to give it a good waft to shift it. Let's have another bit of that. Very pretty. Yeah, it's proper size, this, so that's why it's a bit stickier than normal. All those extra bits off. There. And that can go back in our pot for another day. Oh, a bit lovely blue escaped. See, I don't find that as bad. It's not as fly away, not as fluffy. Just get a cloth on there. It's more static than anything. Good night, Chris. I bet you are. I'm feeling a bit that way today as well. For some reason, I just couldn't get sleep last night. 4 o'clock, I got fed up and got up. Made myself a cup of tea. Even sat and watched telly, and that's not like me. Right, that's better. Yeah, there's some nice little shiny berries now. Lovely. Sentiment. Now, I found my sweet poppy sentiments. I don't know what they're called, but these are Christmas favourites of mine, and I don't even know if they still sell them. Bessie, do you recognise these? Oh, Maureen, you gotta use your foils. Foils are gotta be used, yeah, definitely. And I've also found, if anybody saw me earlier, this is sari silk ribbon. So it's like offcuts. I've wet this and then dried it off, so it's a bit flatter than normal, but it comes really wrinkled. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap some. I'm going to go all the way around. I didn't go all the way around with the last ones. So, and then I'm going to glue it at the back because you can actually see the glue through it. So it's been a while since I've used it. 1, 2, and because I'm going all the way around, I'm not going to have enough. That's not wide enough to stick on as a single either. It's all right, I've got some more. It's not a problem. And I can show you what it looks like when you get it. It looks like this, look. It's all wrinkled up. But a little drop of water flattens it off. So I need it about there. I'll show you. Bessie, just to let you know, I've ordered some more of that if you want any. I don't know if you use it. I do. Tell you what, that's going straight in the water pot, that is. I'm not messing about with this paper. Bye, Sylvia. Bless you. See you soon. Hope he does well. So there you go. See how you flatten it out. Once it's wet, it's a bit easier. So a little bit of hand ironing. Look, sorted. Get that water up, and it takes next to no time to dry. With it being silk. There you go. Sorted. That's ready. Oh, a little bit damp that side where I was holding it. Give it another little blast. Oh, that's a shame. It's one of my favourites, Jules. I seem to like all the old ones. I think it's because they're the ones I had before I started doing other things. So, Merry Christmas, and I think we'll stamp in Acorn. I'm sure you have your favourite sentiments too. If you can't find any, Adele, let me know. I love it. You can colour it with ink. It takes stamping really well. Look at that. Really nice. Mind you, that's a really nice font. What else we got on this? Merry and bright. Let's be merry and bright. That's number 1. Number 2. And the last one. Yeah, it is, Jules. You're right. It is very nice. I think we'll have this one. So, from our home to yours. That's always a nice sentiment, isn't it? And if you've got all the time in the world, you could sit and embroider them. Not me, not today. But you could. From our house to yours. And it is very rustic. And I've got some, there's not a lot in that one actually. Oh, I brought the other one with me, that's good. Got some pink frog glue. Put a drop more. You could use tape if you so wished. This will hold it. There's one. Merry and bright. Hi, Louise. How are you doing? This makes me want to sing carol songs, this does. I shan't, much to my Bezzy's relief. 2. I wonder how many normal ribbons you can ink up. I've not really tried them. Thanks, Diane. Lovely. That's that bit on. Took the wrong bit of the lid off. I wonder why that wasn't working. That's better. Took both bits off. Ew. Right. String. Stringy things. So this is, I think it's hemp. It's garden string. So I'm going to go through that bottom one. Up in that one. And then lock it on the back. I've undone the twists. I'll show you how I'll do that in a minute because we'll need some for this end. Same again. Through from the back. Oop. To the front. Through the back. Have I got one more in there? Or has one run off? One's run off. But here's the string. I've had this for years. Let's do it about... Well, that wasn't a bad guess, was it? About there. Perfect. And then we'll have 1, 2. Cut that about there, gives a bit of space to tie off. Right, that should be enough. So the shorter one, this one, we need to just thread this tag. That's front. Front to back. Yeah, I like oh, that's better, it's charging now. I like to do a double because it just tidies it off. And it does make it a little bit stronger. So to untwist, this is where your twiddling skills come. So you just twist it the opposite direction to the way it was going and split out each of those strands. One. That's it. Keeping them apart can be tricky. They want to be together. There you go. And then our final bit is we need to untwist this long piece. Now, if you haven't got the right string, this can be quite delicate because it's natural. So you just need to be a little bit careful when you're untwisting. because the fibres can separate. Just a little bit of patience. Minutes long, it's hard to keep it apart. We'll sort that out in a minute. Let's just get to the end. There's one, there's two. 1, 2, 3. And all we're going to do is wrap this around the bottom and tie it off. One. Come back. You just never got enough hands for this, have you? Tricky little blighters. I reuse the Tracy Evans string as well. It's too good to throw away. You can see those fibres I was talking about. All you need to do, shift that along a bit. Trim your string. Still got glue stuck to everything. Final one. I'm still finding craft bits that I haven't used for years. So it's very exciting sometimes. Then I get excited and find out that whatever it is I've found is dried out because I haven't used it for 8 years. Great, isn't it? There. 3 super large tags using all kinds of different techniques and bits and bobs, a real multimedia type finish. This looks nice if you scale this down. This looks nice on smaller tags too. Just be careful you don't go too close to the edge. There. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. I love the silk as well, Sally. So, catch up time. What we got on the board? We have a workshop Saturday morning, this Saturday. Do you want a sneak peek? Have I got a sneak peek? Lots of goodies in here. There's one. Where's the other one? The other one's hiding. That's one. Oh, of course, the other one's in the book. I keep forgetting I've put it in my book. It is. So we're going crazy with alcohol inks and gel presses on Saturday. So I hope you can join me for that. Let me know if you're interested and I'll send you the details. There's still time for you to join. And you can wash it over and over again. It's not going to go anywhere. So it'll be there for you to watch. Well, as long as they allow us to. But longer than the 30 days, that's for sure. So thank you so very much for joining me tonight. And I hope to see you again soon. I'll be back on with Tracy tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So look out for me then when we'll be making tag number 4. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.